Thank you very much, Julie. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I get the privilege of taking you through a quick overview of Apex Revenue, our products, our services, our opportunity that we have. And first and foremost, I just usually like to start with a little bit of background in regards to myself, where I came from, why I got introduced to this industry, and what Apex's long-term goals are with what we're doing. So it was about 10.5 years ago, and I had to sit down and ask myself a couple of very hard questions, and that was, where do I want to be financially, and do I have a plan in place to get me to that place, or to that level of financial success? See, at that moment in time in 2004, I was running two businesses. We were doing very well, me and my wife. We live in South Orange County. We, have the cars, the homes, go to dinner, the vacations, whatever most people think that living life is. And I'll have to tell you that one instance, one tragic event changed our lives forever. And those two questions, where do I want to be financially, and do I have a plan to get me there, were two questions I had to ask. It's the two questions that every single person has to ask. Otherwise, they will never reach the goals in their life. And I figured that out at that time, because in hindsight, I found that I had no control over my life. I pretty much lost everything I had in that tragic event. And so what I found is that I had no control over my financial life either. I wasn't structured correctly. One event literally changed the course of our lives. And there's many people out there that are experiencing the same thing, especially over the last 10 years with the social economics and how they've been swinging. People are having a real hard time, a lot of trouble preparing for their future financially. Most people, if they're being honest, are very fearful and insecure of what their financial future holds. This is an article done by CNN Money back in April of this year, and it's all about the middle class and how they're living really paycheck to paycheck, hand to mouth. They have no assets, no net worth. Fewer than 50% of those 25.5 million families had less than 1 year's salary saved up in their as a net worth. That's actually an epidemic, is what I would call it. And that's not just happening here in the United States. That's happening across the globe. So what that tells me is that there isn't options. There isn't somebody out there showing people a real, true option to actually change that situation. And that's really where Apex Revenue, that's our heart here at Apex. We are here to help our clients, our representatives. We're help people in general to actually take control of their financial life and take back their future, be able to live life and live life to the fullest. And that's really what it's all about. And what I found in the trading arena, since I've been in this for 10.5 years now, is that it offers you freedom to do what you want with your time. It offers you financial freedom. It offers you the ability to go and do the things you love to do and pay the prices that everyone charges for those things, to live life, to experience life. And that's one thing I would not change for the world. So understanding how to invest puts you back in control of your life and your finances. And this is where it breaks down, because most people have a very little understanding of how to actually increase their net worth, how to build it, how to grow it, and quite frankly, how to actually invest their money to get it working for them. And so we're going to be talking about trading today. We're going to be talking about trading the global currency markets, or Forex, which is a $3.9 trillion market. It's the largest financial market in the world. We trade on margin. We use leverage. It carries a high level of risk. It's not suitable for all people. You have to have an understanding of it. You have to actually dig in and learn and get that understanding so that you can actually be comfortable in this industry. There is that degree of leverage that works for you can actually work against you in this industry. There's always the possibility of loss. You should never risk or invest money you're not willing to lose. and that's where you start. You start where you can, and then you start moving forward from there. If you're not associated, if you don't understand the risk associated with this marketplace, you need to get with a independent financial advisor to advise you on those. Apex Revenue, what we do here, our passion is education. We educate our clients on how to take advantage and capitalize on the fluctuations of the markets. We also have a very unique service. We'll talk about that here today. And then we are an education company, so we do not trade your money. We aren't financial advisors. We're not economists here. We are traders, and we trade our money and offer education in that realm. So in this presentation, the first thing I'm going to show you is immediately how you can start getting your money to make you money. How you can stop working for your money and have your money start working for you. Second is I'm going to show you how in 15 minutes you can actually take back control of your life financially. 15 minutes a day is what it takes to manage your wealth. Third, I'm going to walk you through an opportunity where you have literally the potential to change your current financial situation in a blink of an eye. So let's get started. First thing we're going to talk about is our trade copier service. This is the Apex Trade Copier Service. This we use to empower our clients. It's an amazing tool. It can help you actually get an understanding and learn about the ebb and flow of this industry, how wins and losses, and yes, we take losses, and how these actually go in and out of your account as your account grows. It actually allows you to actually experience or realize financial gains that are normally reserved for professional traders. It actually gives you access to what I call the American dream. Actually, it would be every single wealthy person I know. They would tell you the American dream is leverage. Having your money make you more money than you can consume at the end of the month. That's what this offers. Also, you don't have to have any experience. There's no interaction on your part necessary. You don't have to be a guru at the markets or a financial or a mathematician. It is literally set it and forget it. It is 100% hands-free. And this is a really cool tool because it takes the pressure off of you as you're going through the education process, the learning process, to actually understand what is going on in this arena and how you can really take your finances and your success to the next level by using that education. So here's how it works. We trade here at Apex Revenue. We trade our money in the markets, and our broker facilitates that, as you can see it flashing in front of you on the screen. At the same time we take a trade, that trade goes to a service, a cloud service with cloud computing, and that service actually puts that trade across every single one of our clients' platforms that are hosted there. So it's a really cool with technology, as it is cloud computing as well as this trade copying software. You have your own personal broker account. Apex Revenue does not trade your money. All you're allowing is the copy of the same criteria to go to your account. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually what makes this an incredible opportunity for every single person, because of the fact that you can actually start to realize how traders leverage their money in this marketplace, and then you can actually get educated as well as learn some incredible powerful things with our opportunities. So here at Apex Revenue, we use a company, MyFX Book, for transparency. We are very adamant about showing people everything we do. This is good and it's bad. It's good that we can show you, you can make an educated decision about what Apex Revenue does. It's bad because most people don't understand investing, trading, or anything in that realm. So what they do is they overanalyze and think things that aren't actually reality, and then they get themselves all wound up into a psychological bun. So let me click in here, and we're going to go through this just very quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time inside here today. I'm just going to really run right through it. Currently, right now, you can see this is our account here, Apex Revenue LLC. It's on MyFX Book. They're a trade analytics company, and with that, basically what we have here is you can see that we have 148.92% return right now on this account this year, and you can see some daily, monthly averages. You can scroll down. This is updated every few minutes. You can scroll down here in the bottom and you can get some advanced statistics on the trading. Currently, we're at 56 trades that have been closed out on this account since the beginning of the year. So we're not a high-frequency trading system or a company. Our profitability on our trades is, you can mouse over these. You can see that we've won 42 out of the last 56 trades currently at this time, as I'm showing you. Also, you look at your average loss, average wins. You can see that our losses are less than our wins. Our points, the worst trade points are less than our best trade points. Our worst trade dollars are less than our best trade dollars. So all these things are confluent with each other. There's another thing here, 20 hours in 2 minutes. That's our average trade length in the market. This is something to look at because on average, our trades are sitting in the market for 20 hours and 2 minutes. So again, we're not a high volume, high frequency trading company. That's not our style. We're not day traders. We are position traders. We look at the overall market movements and look for very specific positions to take in that market, and we play from that point. So it's very simple and easy to do. Literally, it takes us 15 minutes a day to actually plot our trading strategies. You can come in here and look at risk of ruin. This is a great analytics. It says, what's the probability of loss? There's always the probability of loss. So it calculates that all out for you. It says, what's the probability of losing 100% of the account? It would actually require 148 consecutive losing trades to actually lose the account. So as you can see, we've only taken 56 since the beginning of the year. So it's highly unlikely, but it is a possibility. Also, the other side of it is what would it take to lose 10% of the account? It would require 15 consecutive losing trades to lose 10% of the account. So with that being said, you can it does all the numbers for you. It really is great about it. You can see that we're in 3 trades right now as the market moves. We got some major news coming in tomorrow. That's negative US dollar, so we'll see how that pans out. So here you can see our monthly gain chart. This is probably where a client or somebody that has no understanding of this market to rest their mind and probably look at their accounts or that kind of stuff on a month-to-month basis. May, we had a tremendous month at 107.38%. June, we had an incredible month with a very slow-moving market. The market really didn't move anywhere all of June. We still made 23.92%. And then July, we've had the markets at the highest highs in 5 years or the lowest lows. So what's happened with that is that we are currently just treading water, and that happens in trading. So some months we win big, some months we win average, some months we can actually take losses. That's trading. So we are very adamant about our transparency. We want to make sure everyone sees the good, the bad, and the ugly of what Apex Revenue is doing. And also what it does is it just proves that we are successful at what we do. And so you can actually copy along our trades. Our setup fee is $399, and you can actually copy along at $100 a month or $99 a month for that service. So it's a really cool. Now let me touch on what we're very passionate about, and that is our education platform. Our education platform is by far the best platform I've seen in this industry, hands down, and that's the education beyond anything else. And I would say that priced-wise, it's absolutely the best deal anyone can get to get this type of information. So how we set up our trading strategies are 15 minutes a day. We want people to take 15 minutes a day and walk through educating themselves on how the markets work, how you can actually increase your returns. Also, once you actually understand that, you can actually start applying it, and that's also 15 minutes a day. That's what we do here at Apex Revenue. I've been doing this for 7.5 years in this style, and it works very, very well. We have a complete, robust, interactive education platform where you can go in and watch animated videos and text modules and everything to actually understand. There's some actual quizzes to take that make sure that you understand what you're looking at and so forth. It is absolutely phenomenal. We also have some very solid added values to our education platform, and these you can't really put a whole lot of I mean, it's just out in the marketplace. They cost so much money nowadays that we are just giving it away with our platform. So trading education out there, you're going to look at anything between $3,000 to $35,000 for education. We had a gentleman just in our office last week paid $35,000 for education. And he said, quite frankly, I'm more confused than I was before I started. And that's the sad part about this industry. We teach people an actual strategy that has been proven, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can actually watch our track record. It is exactly what we teach. So it's absolutely phenomenal that you get to see both sides of it. Also, our trade copier setup fee, that's actually included in our platform. The coaching forums. Let me just explain this. This is an applicable art. This is an applicable strategy. So that means that you can just bum rush through material. It doesn't mean that you will trade correctly. In any applicable art or strategy, you have to have somebody that actually is doing it and successful at doing it, point you and direct you and critique you. So we have coaching forums for that. We also have live trading webinars. Now our second copier account, this is if you are looking to have an IRA, a Roth IRA, a high risk account, you're looking to possibly make a trust, or you just wanted a second account to actually at a different broker. This second account, the value is $399 because that's our setup fee. You actually get it with absolutely no cost. So the second account is free for the setup. And then your second month's fee would usually be $99 a month. You actually now pay $29, so you get a $70 value back on that second account. So this is huge for those that are truly looking to take it to the next level. Also, last but not least, a couple of things that we are in the process of adding. We have a company that's just launching here in the next few days. It's our gold purchasing program. This will give you the options, the ability to get educated about gold, purchasing power, how to hold it, how to actually to get yourself so that you aren't seeing the fluctuations of the economy in your net worth. Last but not least on the list is our asset protection education, understanding how to be structured, where to protect yourself, how to protect yourself, and making sure that you are not susceptible to very large economic swings. So it's very important. So out in the marketplace, you're looking at somewhere between $8,000 and $20,000 for this kind of education, much less the services that are offered with it, and we're giving it away. Literally, at our education platform, access to our platform is $1,999. Now let me walk through our compensation program. To be an IBR, we have what is called an IBR business package. It's $199 a year. It gives you your back office so you can run your business. It gives you landing pages, a presentation page where you can send people to your presentation of Apex revenue. It's a contact manager, so it collects or funnels your leads. We have full support, business training, as well as some incredible marketing videos, little commercial videos about Apex revenue that you can use. So it's absolutely packed full of value for being a representative, and also it allows you to actually earn income or overrides and bonuses from the sales and the teams that are being built. And this is where it gets really phenomenal. We have an incredible comp plan and that we've put together. So we have two products really. We have our trade copier setup and we have our education platform. For one's $399, the other one's $1,999. So with that, this is how it works. You have a team. It's called the managing consultant team. This is where everyone starts, and you would want to personally sponsor 2 people in this team to get this team moving. So 2 personally sponsored people, you're going to get a fast start bonus for that. So that's the 100 for a trade copier, 500 for the education platform. And when you grow this group to a volume of 4, so let's say you brought in your 2 people, and then you actually help them get 1, you would have a volume of 4. So that would be 4 people in this group. Once you do that, you will move to what is the next level, is our senior consultant. If you sponsor 2 people, you will receive a 25% code match on any code that those 2 people ever make. And so that's really an amazing thing. Now, if you sponsor 4 people, and this can be 4 people in totality, so it has nothing to do with just in this group. I think there was a confusion with that. It has to do with 4 people, period. And you'll get a 50% code match from any of your personally sponsored people in your management consultant group. So this is phenomenal. It allows people to really make some really good bonuses. Once you become a senior consultant, as you grow that team to 4, you actually start a new team as a senior consultant. These are 2 new recruits, 2 new players that you've brought to the table. You're going to receive your fast start bonuses for those. Those will remain the same, 100 and 500, but you will actually start earning code bonuses. So for your personally sponsored people as a senior consultant, you're making the fast start and the code bonus. So you'll make 130 for the copier. You're making 700 for the education platform. Now this is where the coded bonus legs get very exciting, because as those 2 people start to actually build teams, start to bring in referrals, you actually get a $30 override on every single person to infinity that comes into that team. $30 override for the trade copier. Absolutely phenomenal. On the other side, though, if they're education platforms that are being sold in those groups, you're going to make a $200 override to infinity on every education platform that is sold that come from your personally sponsored people. So the teams that they grow, you get overrides on. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, once you sponsor 6 people total, and this can be from now to the fifth team, it doesn't matter. You're going to receive a 25% code match once you do 6 people on your senior consultant, personally sponsored senior consultant group. So anybody you personally sponsor, if they're making code bonuses, you're going to make a 25% match now on this team's coded bonus. Once you sponsor 8 in totality, you're going to get a 50% code match on your senior consultants' personally sponsored people. Every code bonus they make, you will receive a 50% match. Pretty phenomenal how it's set up. Once you reach a volume of 30 in your senior consultant group, you can bring some volume from the other side, meaning you can use volume from the other team that you're building to actually add to that. And so once you hit 30, you push yourself to what is called a regional consultant. And here your fast starts stay the same, but your coded bonuses go up. So this is a new team. You're building a separate team here, 2 personally sponsored people. You're going to receive $160, the fast start and the code for a trade copier. You're going to receive $900 for the fast start and the code on your personals for the education platform. So absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, as the price, as you start to grow and move up in the ranks, your pay moves up with you. So pretty amazing. Also, the override. So as those teams, those 2 people you recruited or 5 or whoever you put into this team, anyone they bring in, you'll receive a $60 override to infinity, a coded leg bonus on every bit of activity that's produced through that team. On the other side, you're going to receive a $400 override on that education platform to infinity. It's absolutely phenomenal. Again, once you reach a certain volume on this team, you can bring some volume from the other 2 teams that you've created. You will move yourself to the next level, which is our national consultant level, and now you're starting to get towards the highest levels of the company. This is where you bring in 2 new personally sponsored people to start this team. You'll receive your fast starts, of course, but you'll receive that code bonus on your personals as well. So on your personal sponsored people, you're receiving 190 on the $399 trade copier. You're receiving 1,100 on the education platform for your personals. Now, again, this is where it gets exciting, because if you help those people that you brought to the table start building a team, you're going to receive a $90 override on every single bit of activity on that team to infinity. Absolutely phenomenal. If they are buying the education platform, you're getting a $600 coded bonus on every single bit of activity that come from those 2 teams, or your personally sponsored people that you're helping grow their team. Now, Once you grow a volume of 500, and again, you can bring some volume from the other teams, the other 3 teams that you've already built and are growing, that will push you to the highest level of Apex revenue. That is our international consultant. And this is where you will just hang your hat as a leader. This is where the money of money is, for sure. Your coded bonus is going to go up, so for anybody you personally sponsor as an international consultant, you're going to receive a $200 bonus, fast start of 100 and a coded bonus of 100 on your personals as a trade copier. Any personals as the education platform, you're going to receive a $1,200 bonus, 500 fast start, $700 coded bonus. Now this is where it really gets this is the cream of the crop right here, because once you start putting people in, you can put 10, 15, 20 people here and create those legs to grow, because every one of those legs that grow off of your personally sponsored people, you're going to receive a $100 override on every single trade copier package that's sold or activity in that leg, in that team, to infinity. And as the education package, you're getting a $700 override to infinity on anyone on those teams that are growing, that actually have activity, that are purchasing the education platform. Now let's touch on our $99 service fee. We have a service fee. We have a service that has an incredible value to it. That value, actually, we can charge a lot more money for our service, but we actually decide to actually charge something people are able to actually, the normal person could actually do. And that service fee actually adds an override bonus every single month to our passive residual income piece. That's a 2x15 forced matrix that we have. This is a bonus. This is something that's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to grow. And once it starts growing, it's going to organically grow to a massive level. And that's what we see. 2x15, you bring one person, 2 people, 3 people, the third person would go under one of the first 2, and so forth. If you had somebody above you bringing in people, and there was open spots in the next open spots are in your network, you will actually see a benefit from that. So it's pretty phenomenal. Like I said, for a bonus, it's an absolute crusher if you're doing that. So we have a really cool little thing. We said refer to non-IBR customers, so somebody that's not interested in the business side of it and they're just interested in the service. You refer to people that are purchasing our service. Yours is free. So what we're doing is giving a $50 fast start every single month. A non-IBR customer pays for their service. So you can actually create another income stream on just customers alone right there. It's absolutely phenomenal. Makes it very simple for you to actually get your service or your cost of that $99 taken care of. Also, once you are active, that means that you are using our trade copying service, or you've sold one to a non-IBR customer. That would make you active. You will receive an override of $2 on every single person, levels 1 through 5, that are using our service. So every single month they pay their payment, you'll receive $2 overrides on that. Now once you sponsor 2 representatives that are using the service, then you will actually earn an override on levels 6 through 10. You'll earn $3 on 6 through 10. So $2 1 through 5, $3 6 through 10. This is where the money starts to really grow here as you go. Once you've personally sponsored 4 representatives that are using our service, you will earn an override on levels 11 through 14. You're going to receive $4 overrides on every single person on 11 through 14, levels 11 through 14. So $2 1 through 5, $3 6 through 10, $4 11 through 14, and anyone that hits your 15th level, you will receive $5 a month every time they pay their fee. This is astronomical, literally solid, strong, walk-away residual income. And I say that because as people get educated about trading and investing and understand that over time you get returns, and those returns you can actually live on as you grow an account large enough to do so, no one will be quitting our service. Let me show you some numbers. If you went out and got 2 people and helped them get 2 people, and let's say you did this 1 a week, and you kept it. Yes, that's a little fast, so you can cut these down all you want, and we can do that. So if you went out and got 2, 1 a week, and you helped them do the same thing, in 5 months you would be making $6,000 a month walk away passive residual income. Now that could actually add to an actual trading account very quickly, and that's what's so exciting about Apex Revenue. Now the thing is that once this ball gets rolling down the hill, it doesn't stop. In 6 months, you would be at $30,000 a month. Walk away passive residual income off of a service that actually has your money making you money. That's incredible. And if you work this out 8 months, at 2 they get 2, you would be sitting at $292,796 a month. Absolutely phenomenal. $3.5 million a year on the table. Now, cut that in half. Cut it in half again. Cut it in half again. It's still more passive walk-away residual income than most people have ever seen in their life. And that's why this is a phenomenal opportunity as we kind of finish it off. So as I wrap up here, you have to make a change. Nothing changes in people's lives unless they make the change. They have to, first have awareness that something needs to change. So that is what we showed at the beginning. The statistics are absolutely staggering on the struggle people are having these days financially. And it's not. And Apex Revenue is positioned ourselves with 1, an incredible education platform, 2, a service by far that's hands down better than anything out there in the marketplace, and then an opportunity to really change your situation very, very quickly with our opportunity. So it's absolutely phenomenal. Apex Revenue is here to stay. This is what we've been doing for 7.5 years solid. So with Apex Revenue, we take real money trades in a real market, a $3.9 trillion market. With our Apex Trade Copier, you have the ability to profit when Apex Revenue profits. So as you see our real trades making real returns, and those are third-party verified, you can actually be doing the same thing. And then is what we're doing worth it to you? You have to make that decision. What is your dreams worth to you? Is what you're doing right now going to get you to your dreams? And I know a lot of people out there have stopped dreaming. And I ask people all the time, what is it that you really want out of life? If you could have anything and everything you wanted, what is that? And so you need to decide what it is that you're willing to do to get it, because nothing comes for free. You always have to give to get. And so Apex Revenue is here. We're here to help our clients be educated and help them create, grow, and sustain wealth. So today's the day to make a choice to change and move towards a new future. And so with that being said, get back with the person that brought you to Apex. Make sure you get questions answered. Jump in and get moving today and get started, and we will hope to see you on the top of the top. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great afternoon.